Paul Costa, and Adam Wade. For Grafton, Mike McCoskey, Dave Rubin, Mike Roy, Cam Bird, and Marco Yeh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Buffone Arena, where tonight it's the Grafton boys varsity ice hockey team getting ready to take on the North Middlesex Patriots. Thanks, everybody, for joining us on this Wednesday evening here from Worcester. I'm Ben Clements alongside my good friend David Puopolo. David, big match today for the Gators. They fell earlier in the year to the Patriots 5-0. What are your keys to the game for Grafton today?
So first, not allowing shots to get to the net. Grafton has allowed 47 shots against North Middlesex last time they played, and have given up 30-plus shots on goal in every game except one this season. And, of course, forcing mistakes is a huge part of Grafton's game. Grafton's forecheck is one of its strengths, so they have to play to that, get pucks in deep, force the mistake, and make North Middlesex pay. And then finally, capitalizing on those chances that they get. Having possession in the offensive zone is not a problem for the Gators, but actually making something out of it is. If the Gators want to come out on top in this one, they need to make every shift in the offensive zone count.
Well, this is certainly a big one today, as Patriots on the attack early towards that right wing circle. It's dished out to the corner, and a hard hit comes in from Puopolo. Patriots keep it inside the Gators' defensive zone. Here's a shot behind the net. In front of the net now. Gators able to whack it out there. Charlie off-string back checking. That one's intercepted. Patriots with some early zone time. Got it in the right corner now. Hard hit against the boards. That one slapped out. Scott hits it, and here come the Patriots. Intercepted, but they keep possession of the puck. That one's chipped over at Moulton. He'll glove it and drop it for Petrie. Puopolo, see if he can get something going here. Past the blue line, little chip towards Murphy. Murphy pads it out to his right. Dionis forechecking as that one's slapped by Haskell. Brady Harrington on the puck. He got injured in that last game against Marlborough, but glad to see him back out on the ice tonight. He took a hard hit in that game, head first into the boards, but before he got injured in that one and didn't return, he was having a really strong performance. Here's Scott in neutral ice, dispossessed. Slapped forward, back towards him, and he keeps it alive. Now here's a chance for Dionis, gets dispossessed and outworked in front of the North Middlesex net. Branda comes in and tries to steal it, but he can, and it's flipped to the other side of the ice in neutral ice.
Yeah, sorry, Ben. I want to highlight the second line from last game. Of course, you were talking about Brady Harrington, Anthony Dionis, who was just on the puck there. Hard workers. It's a hard-working line, centered by Ryan Shagnon as well, the sophomore. They had a great game. They've had a great couple stretch. You know, they've been a highlight of this team, like getting that depth scoring in, you know. When the first line isn't having the best night, the second line steps up and they get the goals on the board. So we'll see if they can do that here tonight.
Patriots have it here in the Gators' defensive zone. Caleri. Patriots have it behind the net. One of the Patriots dropped their stick. And it's sent back towards Murphy. No icing, so Branda will forecheck. Taken behind the net by Dumont. Now a good chance, weaving his way in, right in front of the net. A chance for St. Hours, but it's saved. Greatest chance of this game so far, and he had a clear look at it. Comes to nothing, though, as the Patriots dump and chase it back to Moulton. Petrie turns it. Now in the slot, a shot is ripped, deflected, and sent behind the net, where Viennes deals with it. Here comes Grafton now. The freshman Legault. His pass is intercepted in neutral ice. McNabb gets hit hard in the corner. Luke Sanfason pinning him down as the first line for Grafton makes their way back out. Puck still stopped in the corner, and the Patriot lost their helmet. That'll bring a stop to play. About 3.5 minutes into this one so far, and we thank you again for joining us live on the GHN official YouTube channel. Grafton winners on the weekend. They beat Marlborough right here 3-0. Their first win in a minute. They're going to be looking to keep that streak going tonight, but not going to be easy against a Roy Conference foe who defeated them 5-0 earlier on the year, as we mentioned in our intro. This Gators team growing throughout the year, and hopefully we see some progress here tonight. Scott slings one and it goes for an icing.
Yeah, I want to go back to that chance by Corbin St. Hours. He's out on the ice early. Coach Binkowski is going to start rolling all of his lines early, get them in early shift to get them warm, and he's just not going to get enough on it. Tyler Legault does a great job to intercept that puck from in deep and take it to the front of the net where he gets it to Corbin St. Hours, but he just can't finish on the play, and that's just a tough one.
It's a really good look for him here. Here's another good look. Sanfeson dump it for himself, chase it behind the net. Gets hit but stays on his feet. Sanfeson trying to work it backwards, and now here come the Patriots. 2v1, they're practically in on net. Moulton makes the save. Can he make the rebound? He can, and he covers. Big 2 saves from Logan Moulton.
I mean, wow, an early breakaway stop from Logan Moulton, who's been hot already. He's had to make a couple of great saves, as is usually the case, but great way to stay with the puck, not slide over too hard or too aggressive. He's been awesome.
Breakdown from Grafton there defensively. Petrie sends it out to off-string. Now Scott in the corner. Off-string. Trying to work his way out of the Gators' defensive zone. Only into neutral ice. Nice little touch there with the foot from Tyler Laverty. Puck goes back to Petrie, who slides it to Scott. Behind the net now for Puopolo to deal with. Scott. Puck pinched back behind Moulton. Amadon forechecking for North Middlesex. Into the slot, a shot is blocked. Scott will chase it into that far corner. Can't clear it though. Still trying to clear it. Tapped forward by Harrington before it's swung back behind the Gators net. Over 5 minutes into this one now. Harrington couldn't control it. He forechecks along with Dionis. Harrington does well to trap it in that corner. Out Dionis behind the net. Gets dispossessed by Lavery. Now here come the Patriots. 2-on-2. Taking it towards that left wing circle. Sweeping around. Cutting back. Shot fired. Easy gloving for Moulton.
Well, it's going to get a clear look on that shot. It's going to go right to the net. No screen there, but the Patriot defense are just going to get an offensive zone face-off, try to reset.
.9:23 left in this first period, still tied at 0. Face-off won by the Patriots. Shot opportunity just to the right of Moulton off the backboards. Dionis takes a fall. Dionis on defense. Hit in the corner. Swung by Scott to Dionis. Dionis, good work to get out of it. Harrington sends it to Shagnon, who loses it. Wins it back, though, before he gets hit hard into the boards. A little bit of chaos going on back there. Puck around the net, swapped in front, and almost a chance, almost an own goal off one of those Patriot defenders. Doesn't go now, and here comes North Middlesex on the other end. Good defending by Viens. Puck comes out in front, and it sneaks in. The Patriots are on the board first with 8:30 left in the first period.
Unlucky sequence of events there for the Grafton Gators. They have some great offensive zone pressure, but they just can't capitalize that hard-working second line, like I said. But it goes down the other end, and just a nothing play from the corner. He's going to throw it out in front, and Logan Mullen's going to just use his stick to hit it back into his own net. That's an own goal. It's very unfortunate, but it's now just about how the Gators will respond to this one. They're going to send their first line out there, try to get something going quickly. It's just about how you respond, try to get another one on the board and tie this one up.
Definitely tough to give one up like that early. By this point in the game last time, they were already down 2, so very early, certainly still in the game. And just an unlucky goal overall. They got the first line out there right now. Here's Petrie off the boards. Amadon swings it into neutral ice and icing. Down to the Patriots defensive zone. Patriots certainly had the majority share of zone time, offensive zone time in this game so far. As Puopolo stepping up for Grafton on the draw. He wins it, as he usually does. Off-string fire went in, deflected, nearly scored. Patriots catch a break as it was off the shin of Puopolo. Now it's in the corner. Sanfison forechecking. Does well to win it. Hits the ice. Patriots dump it into neutral ice where Scott will attempt to control, but he loses it. And now a chance in on goal. Sliding, trying to wrap around. But the whistle goes.
It's going to be a slashing penalty on Juan Scott here for the defensive play he tried to make to prevent that goal from occurring. I mean, the North Middlesex player went down to the ice, but I didn't personally see any contact, but that's kind of just a dangerous play, you know? So now the Gators are going to be on the penalty kill. They gotta make sure they get this one killed and try not to give themselves into a 2-goal hole.
Well, he mishandled it on his stick, so he had to make up some ground. And that brings us to the first power play of the evening. See if the Patriots can get anything going. Back to the blue line. Slap shot one-timer. Came in with some fire, but stopped easily by Moulton. Shot right away off the face-off. Moulton couldn't see it after he saved it, and off-string will dump it back. Here come the Patriots now after Deonis forechecks. Petrie tries to stop him on this near side, and that puck is chipped into the North Middlesex bench area with 1:17 left on the Patriots' power play. David, this is a power play the Gators have to kill if they want to stay in this game. Going down 2 in the first period against a team like this, very dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you don't want to dig yourselves into a hole, of course, but, you know, this is very crucial right in the midway point of this first period. Yeah, they still got plenty of time, but giving up a goal here would just be detrimental to the team's hopes, especially after, you know, they need a morale boost after a tough 5-0 loss to this same team. And, you know, you just can't give up penalties like that. You can't give up goals like this. So, you know, every shift is going to count, and this penalty kill is one of the most important ones of the game already.
A couple good saves from Moulton already as Petrie slashes it around the boards. Patriots keep it in the Gators' zone. Hard hit into the boards on this near side. Petrie pinning the Patriots in. Puck still stuck in that corner. 2 players from each team fighting for it before it finally dribbles out. Off-string will forecheck before it's slapped into neutral ice. 42 seconds left on the power play for the Patriots. Good look here, right in front of the net. It's padded away from Moulton. McNabb had a really nice look at it. Couldn't capitalize. Fancy little pass. They got 26 seconds left on this power play now. Here they come, McNabb looking for revenge. Dispossessed, and now here comes an opportunity the other way. Chagnon taking it down, hits it too far to the left, but good work from the sophomore. 10 seconds left on the power play now. Good stick work to get one in, patted away from Moulton. Amadon getting a chance for North Middlesex. And Scott's back on the ice. He'll forecheck right away. Murphy has to clear into neutral ice. Patriots cross the blue line. 3v1 after Deonis took a tumble, and Moulton standing on his head again, making another fine stop. It was practically 3-on-1. Really good save.
I want to highlight the zone entry by the North Middlesex forward, Amadon. Great move to get into the offensive zone and create a shot lane and a quick shot off. He's going to be dangerous tonight. One of the co-captains of this team. He's leading the team in points, or at least very, very near to that. Of course, he's been an amazing offensive producer for this team, a key part of this team so far for North Middlesex.
Back to even strength now as Gators have it in their own end. Viennes couldn't get the pass off. Legault's got it behind his own net now. Goes to Sanfison. Sanfison loses it. Legault trying to win it back. He does well. Puck skirts out behind Moulton. Legault goes the other way. Nice one. Scott now. Just past the stick of Harrington, but he'll skate to keep it. Into Sanfison, who keeps it on the left wing circle before it bumps out. Harrington sends it back into Sanfison, who puts it in a good area, but no one there for Grafton. And dumped back in to no avail. 4:43 left in this first period. Gators trailing the Patriots 1-0. Off the stick of a defender and icing.
Good to see Sean Stelmack out there getting a couple more shifts. Of course, earlier in the season, he was struggling with a knee injury, so Grafton Gators are only down to 4 defensemen that they could play, but now they've got a little bit more depth with Sean Stelmack, the sophomore, of course, providing a key role in that third D-man pairing, cycling in with the second, and just getting those reps in.
Really tough to be down to just 4 defensemen. Here come the Patriots through neutral ice. Scott defending, and he does well to get it out of there. Working against Marshall. Patriots have it in front of the net, a shot. Moulton's able to cover. A lot of shots getting off here in this first period for the Patriots. Meanwhile, not too many opportunities for Grafton, although St. Hours did have a nice one early. Scott pokes it away. Harrington forechecks. Harrington does well, and here comes Scott. Scott got a cycle back, sends it to the far side where Dionis is working. Branda slaps it forward. Nobody there. Patriots beat a couple Gators in neutral ice. Petrie gets it to Chagnon, and Chagnon crosses the blue line. Chagnon let one rip. Blocked off the skate of a Patriot. He dumps it in behind where no one is. Branda will forecheck. It's off the boards. Over towards Offstring. Offstring towards the left wing circle. No, and here comes the Patriots. Good stick work from Amadon. Lost in the slot there. Scott sticks a stick at it. Now here comes Offstring. Throw one over the crossbar. Trying to surprise the Patriots, catch him off guard. Sanfison now, good look over to Puopolo. Offstring into the slot, no. Sanfison back checking now as the Patriots cross the blue line. Sanfison does well, and it's hit over into neutral ice where Offstring was. Puopolo gets a stick on it. Slapped in front of the net, Moulton pads it away. McNabb in the corner for the Patriots. Amadon looking to the slot. Amadon gets dispossessed. Offstring with a nice little pass. Sanfison will forecheck, but he's not going to get there.
Of course, you're hearing a lot of names, a lot of the same names, McNabb, Amadon, and of course their other captain, Max Caleri. That's what the first line for North Middlesex is composed of. They've been a very good first line, meshing well and getting most of the points for this North Middlesex team that otherwise has struggled to find offense. But they're doing well. 5 wins, 1 loss, and 3 ties on the season. So if it works, right?
Yeah, certainly. One of the better teams the Gators will play all year. I mean, certainly the Gators are playing some pretty good competition, so it says a lot about these guys. Face off down in the Gators zone on the left wing circle. Hard hit into the boards. Penalty coming. Good thing is Grafton got up all okay into the slot. Slapped out, and a penalty on deck.
Looks to be a cross check on North Middlesex. A definite penalty as just right on the numbers into the boards. I believe it was Luke Sanfison who got pushed into the boards there. Hope he's okay. Now the question is it 2 or is it 5? Because that was definitely worthy of another look.
Referee over there checking right now. See what he comes up with. 2:25 left in this first period. This is a really good chance for Grafton to get something on the board before they head to the locker room.
It is a major penalty. 5 minutes.
That is huge for Grafton. So they'll get half of it here at the end of the first period and the other half of it at the beginning of the second period.
Of course, if the Gators score here, they stay on the power play for the whole entire 5 minutes. That's the thing about a major penalty versus a minor penalty. You can score as much as you'd like. We're going to be up a man for the next 5 minutes of game time.
And Scott gives up a penalty. That is unfortunate.
I stand corrected.
Well, Scott just got beat. It ended up being a 1v1, and he almost had to give the attacker a little tug, or else he was basically in on Moulton all alone. Really unfortunate for the Gators. They didn't even make it 20 seconds on this 5-minute advantage. They're going to be even strength for the rest of this first period.
Yeah, Juan Scott going for holding. That's just an awful penalty to take, to be honest. There. Now the penalty is nullified for the next 2 minutes. It's going to be some 4-on-4 hockey, open ice. So we'll see what both teams can think up of.
Shot comes in. It's far out to the side. Puopolo swinging it over to the opposite corner. Hard hit from Petrie. He goes back the other way to Harrington. Here comes Grafton. Sanfason's pass doesn't connect. It's behind the net where Harrington forechecks nicely right in front of the net. Puck is covered by Murphy, but chaos there in the crease.
An unlucky bounce off of Puopolo's skate as they tried to do the seam pass across the ice. Turns into a great opportunity as it goes into the corner. And the forecheck, Jamie Puopolo earns the puck back and then throws it out front. There's a couple of 1, 2, or 3 shots on net, but Murphy says no.
Sanfason taking the draw for the Gators. It pops out right in front of the net. Gators calling for a penalty. No. David, what are your thoughts on that? It looked like a trip to me.
I mean, 3 players going for the puck at once. You know, it's the ref's decision not call a penalty there. I mean, you could go either way with that one, honestly. It's a fast-moving game.
Here come the Patriots through the center, and Sanfason slashes at it nicely. 1:16 left to go in this first period. Sanfason stops it in neutral ice. Hard hit from Puopolo. Puck ends up at the stick of Moulton, where Petrie will deal with it. Petrie sends a Patriot the wrong way, and he'll try and bring it up. Gets it to Sanfason. He's been on the ice for a while now. Gets it to his buddy Offstring. Offstring past the blue line, wrapping around and now cutting back. Puck stuck in that corner. Offstring works it nicely for himself, fires a shot as he hits the ice. Too high. Puopolo keeps it alive. Gives it away. Chagnon will forecheck. Offstring heading off the ice. 38 seconds left in this first period. Chagnon does well on the forecheck. Amadon circles it back with 26 seconds left in the first period. Chagnon still forechecking. Amadon crossed the blue line with 16 seconds left in the period. Amadon working his way into the slot. Dispossessed with 11 seconds to go. See if the Gators just hold it. Looks like they'll try one more attack as Branda gets shoved down. Slap shot to end the period. Easy cover by Moulton. So that is going to do it. At the end of 15 minutes, the Grafton Gators trail 1-0 after a North Middlesex goal that came almost halfway into the period. David, what are your thoughts on that first period?
I mean, a pretty even play. Could be 0-0. Of course, that's an unlucky goal for Logan Moulton to give up. But now you got to look ahead to the second period. 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go on this power play for the Gators. They got to make something happen. At least get some offensive zone time. Get some pressure on. Build some pressure and make North Middlesex think about this lead and can they give it up?
Well, those will certainly be a very important 2 minutes and 35 seconds at the beginning of the second period. Thanks everybody for joining us here tonight live on the GHN official YouTube channel. I'm Ben Clements, joined by David Puopolo tonight. We'll be back at the start of the second period. Welcome back inside Buffone Arena, getting ready to start the second period of play here. It's the Grafton Gators taking on the North Middlesex Patriots, and the Gators trail 1-0 as we get ready to start the second 15 minutes. David, big power play here to start the second period for Grafton.
Yeah, the Gators have 2 minutes and 35 seconds to capitalize here and tie this game up. It's going to be all about the big name players getting on the board for the Gators. Of course, a power play that has struggled this season thus far. They need to get some momentum going and just generate something offensively.
Well, let's see what they can do. Branda over to Scott, and now Shagnon. Offstring. Lost it in neutral ice, and now Branda sends it around. Offstring. Picked up at the left wing circle, brought around, and now slid out. Good look for Branda. Spilled in front of the net. Pops out to a Patriot who banks it off the boards, and now here they come on a little counter chance. Defended well by Scott. He brings it back up into neutral ice. Offstring past the blue line. Finds it at his stick. Offstring, rip one to the left of Murphy. Falls to Branda, who resets. 1:43 left on this power play. Scott bringing it around. Chip it back. Off the stick of Shagnon. Nothing really going so far in this power play for Grafton, as that one is dumped and cleared by Amadon. 90 seconds left on the power play. Scott comes back around to get it. Line change for the Patriots. Branda through neutral ice across the blue line. Backwards pass intercepted. Kept there by Offstring. Sanfus on forechecks, but it is cleared all the way back to Moulton. He sends it over to Scott. Scott has it on his stick until he loses it, has to go backwards. Nearly trips behind the net. 55 seconds left on the power play. Branda across the blue line. Good look. Off the stick of Shagnon, though, as he couldn't keep it. Into the corner behind the net. Patriots, shorthanded opportunity. Poked around the net right in front. Moulton sticks his stick out at it. Branda has to clean it up, which he does. Only 30 seconds left on the power play. Scott to Dionis. Anthony Dionis past the blue line. Into the corner behind the net now. Dispossessed. And back to Moulton with 15 seconds left on the power play. Legault resetting for Grafton. High puck. Not able to be trapped. And that is the end of the power play. Grafton gets nothing from it, and we are back to even strength as the Patriots come in with a good chance, wrapping around, coming back the other way, right in front of the net, and it's a goal. Right after the end of the power play, the Patriots make it 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, a disappointing power play, a disappointing sequence of play just gets worse and worse as the Gators are going to give up a second goal here right after the power play expires, and they're just going to squeak by Logan Moulton, and just an unfortunate sequence of events here. The Gators need to be able to just shut that down. They need to be able to generate something. It's been a poor power play this whole season long, and that just puts the exclamation point on how things have gone so far for the Gators.
Well, 2 goals at unfortunate times for Grafton, scored by the Patriots today. See if they can respond. Here's Sanfason wrapping around Murphy, finding Offstring. Offstring high off the boards and into the netting.
That first line connecting again, as always. McNabb's on the board now, assisted by the captain, Kaleri. And, you know, it's just the glaring difference right now between the North Middlesex Patriots and the Gators. The Gators' first line has not showed up at all tonight, and they need to get something going. If they
ripped by Offstring and a goal! Wow! What a shot!
Would you call that the first commentator's curse of my career?
How about that?
Charlie Offstring on the board with that absolute snipe, as we know he is capable of. I mean, maybe I should just start talking bad about the first line if I want him to get it on the board, but what a beautiful play. Jamie Puopolo is going to win the faceoff right to Offstring on his tape, and he's going to rip one short side. What a beautiful goal, and now the Gators have life.
Well, it's just so ironic, David. You're talking about the first line struggles, how guys like Charlie Offstring haven't been showing up offensively. It's like he heard you talking. He absolutely ripped that one. And like you said, that is one thing we know he is capable of. Just firing in shots. High speed, difficult to deal with. Doing what he does best, really. 11:45 left in the second period, and now Grafton has a little bit of momentum, given them to him by the assistant captain. Giannis into middle of the rink where Harrington loses it and will forecheck. Pinned against the backboards. Puck into that far corner where Giannis gets hit very hard. Patriots have it in middle ice. Across the blue line now. Vienne's defending for Grafton. Vienne's throws in a nice little body. Wins the puck. Chagnon loses it though. Icing.
Going to go back to that hard hit on Anthony Dionis in the far boards, the far corner there. The Grafton coaches appealing for a penalty. It was a physical check into the boards, but you know, a little bit on the numbers there, but you know, the refs didn't see anything, didn't see enough to call a penalty on there, and I can't disagree with it. It's just a part of the game.
Good save from Moulton. The puck's put in a dangerous area, ripped just too high. North Middlesex applying some pressure now. McNabb. Puopolo deals with it in the corner, gets it out of there. Now here comes Sanfason using his speed, crosses the blue line, over to Scott. Sanfason gets it back. Scott throws one off the boards, and now the Patriots coming the other way. Across the blue line, taking on Petrie is Max Caleri. Offstring back checking, does well. Scott throws in a hit right next to us. Zipped in on net to the right of Moulton. Patriots keep it. By the right wing circle. Puopolo dispossesses. Sanfason misses Offstring. And we are over 5 minutes into this second period now. Puck high in the air towards Murphy. North Middlesex resets behind their net, and now they get it out. Good pass, no offsides. Behind the net, Amadon gonna shoot. Not a great angle for a shot. Patriots keep it though. Amadon's brother working his way through. He's got it behind the net. Beckett Amadon. Couple of siblings on this team as St. Hours picks it off. Gets it up to Branda, who loses it. The Patriots are right back on the attack. St. Hours throws a body in. Patriots keep it behind the net. Twisting and turning is Amadon. Legault does well to get it out. Great stick work from 19, Non. Shot fired, not on goal. Branda can't clear. Dispossessed by Legault though. Now here comes Legault, finds Branda. Branda shoots and the shot is saved. A dangerous looking 2v1 opportunity.
Yeah, this one's all going to start with Legault, even in our own zone. He's going to get it out, and then he's right on it like a hound, just gonna go and attack the defense of North Middlesex, and he's going to steal the puck and then get it off to Kevin Branda, who has a clear shot at goal, and it's right into the logo for the North Middlesex goalie, Murphy. An easy stop, but a great chance, and you love to see that from the youngster, Tyler Legault.
Gators keeping it in the North Middlesex zone here. Patriots have it behind their own net, wrapping around. Good pressure applied. Stelmack. Patriots hit it back to Viennes. Viennes, poor clearance, but the whistle blows it dead. .8:04 left in this second period. Ben Clements joined by David Puopolo here. Wednesday evening puck drop from Buffone Arena on Lake Ave in Worcester. And the Gators, down 2 goals, got back into the game in this period with a goal from their assistant captain, Charlie Oftring. North Middlesex has been on the front foot since then, though. Harrington does well to get it to Chagnon, and now here comes Chagnon, weaving his way across. Stelmack will fire one into the far corner. Gators change their lines. Scott chases it back towards his own net. Misfires it. Casual from Scott. He'll chase it behind the net here. Backhanded away towards Harrington. Sent back in. And an icing. .706 left in the second period. Of course, you got to give the senior captain, Juan Scott, some credit. He's playing with the flu today, as we understand, or some level of sickness.
Yeah, there's been a bug going around the locker room lately. The Gators have struggled to stay healthy, of course, and that makes it that much more difficult to play at the top of your game. But they found a way to do it, of course, on a 1-game winning streak, but still a winning streak. And it's 2-1 in a close game against a team they lost to very, very. They had a big loss against North Middlesex last time they played. So, showing signs of improvement, of course. And Juan Scott, a focal point of that, a captain who's still who's giving it 110% on the ice there.
Oftring does really well to back check there as he stops the Patriots from a very important chance.
And another player, of course, worth highlighting, the veteran Charlie Oftring on wing, just also giving it 110% out there. He's got pep in his step, especially after that goal. I'm sure that's a huge morale booster for the number 9 right winger.
Line change as we had 6:24 left to play in the second period. Legault gonna try the face-off for Grafton. Amadon gets it to Non. Non, 2v1 chance right in front of the net. Moulton loses his footing, but makes a really nice save.
Yeah, that's a great play. 2-on-1, and Amadon's gonna send it to Non, and he's gonna have an awesome opportunity, a little one-timer flick on to the net, and Logan Mullen's there. He makes himself big and makes a stop.
Christian Non, 2 goals, 2 assists on the season for North Middlesex. As Viennes slaps it off the boards towards St. Hours. His pass connects with Branda. Branda shoots, and Murphy will cover. Face-off in the North Middlesex zone. Legault once again on it for Grafton. He loses this one. Slid across nicely. Here come the Patriots. Lavery taking it across. Finds an empty spot. Shot comes in. Moulton had it covered. It was not on goal. Branda back checks. Patriots keep it, though. Big hit comes in from this tiny guy, Legault. How about that? Throwing a body in. St. Hours loses his footing. Stelmack does well, though. And Branda has it in neutral ice. Across the blue line now. Branda back to Legault. Legault, nice stick work into the slot, but intercepted. Patriots coming now on a 2v2 counter. In front of the net, great move. No, Moulton covered the attempt from Non. He had a really nice look at the net. Patriots applying pressure here with 5 minutes left in the second period. They connect a nice pass there, and they're still pressuring. High off the glass. Legault picks up on a mistake, slides it too far for Branda. Good opportunity. Patriots coming down again, connects a nice pass. Backhand, swatted away from Moulton. Patriots keep it though. Man, Moulton is having a game. St. Hours tangled up with a Patriot, loses it. Sent behind the net. St. Hours throws a hit in, slap shot, doesn't connect. Off the back of the net now, Asher Petrie dealing with it for Grafton. Petrie connects with Chagnon, and here comes Chagnon towards the left wing circle, cutting back now. Chagnon at Murphy. Murphy pads it away, and it's controlled by the Patriots.
Some very open ice play for the last 2-3 minutes or so. Some awesome hockey to watch, of course. And, of course, Tyler Legault, once again, highlighting him. He's been all over the place on offense and defense, creating opportunities. He tries to pass it across to Kevin Branda yet again for the same play he tried in the first, and it just doesn't reach him in time. But, you know, he's generating offense. He's been awesome. And on the other side of the ice, of course, a bit scrappy from North Middlesex. They're finishing their checks, though, and they're going to try to keep it clean here. But we'll see what happens as the game goes on.
Scott's got it in his own territory. He's got 3:20 left to play in the second period. Through neutral ice, Chagnon dumps it. Nobody chasing for Grafton. No icing, though. Patriots trying to connect that one. Here's Amadon in on goal. What a save from Moulton. Amadon was all alone, and he could not score. Logan Moulton was in his way.
Logan Moulton with an awesome save, but how does that chance come to be? An awesome saucer pass through the whole Gators defense, and now Amadon's on a breakaway, and he just can't finish. He tries to put it upstairs, but Logan Moulton follows it all the way, and he's going to reject it.
The Gators defense really got split apart on that one. Face-off ends up with Petrie. Gets it out to Sanfason. Sanfason. Cross-ice pass connected to Offstring. Offstring past the blue line. Already has one today. He's got another! Charlie Offstring has got two, and the Gators have tied the game.
What a powerful shot. Charlie Offstring, he's got 2 on the night to make it 3 on the season for the Grafton Gators. And what a shot it was. Short side, picks off the goalie Murphy, who just wasn't expecting that shot. He's also going to knock off the bottle. A little insult to injury, of course. You love to see that if you're a Gators player or a Gators fan, of course. But just awful goal to give up if you're North Middlesex here. A crucial point in the game right before the second period ends. And now all the momentum swung in the Gators' favor. Let's see if they can make anything out of it.
They've got another! What a response! Grafton takes the lead.
2 goals in less than 10 seconds, I'm pretty sure. James Puopolo, the captain, he's on the board for his first of the season. 1 goal, 5 assists, 6 assists actually, for 7 points. Known to be a selfless player, but now he's got his goal. A greasy one at that. It's behind the net, and he's just going to throw it out front. May have banked off the goalie, but I'm not too sure what happened there. But now the Gators up 3-2, and what a swing.
Well, it's been a quiet few games for some of those big-time seniors on this Gators first line, but Jamie Puopolo and Charlie Offstring have got the Gators ahead of the Patriots with 2:28 left in the second period.
Like I said, this all comes back to my key points. I mean, that forecheck of Grafton is amazing. You know, they capitalize on the mistakes. They're just going to dump it in on that third goal especially, and James Puopolo is going to win the puck back. Of course, a hard worker, as always. We come to expect that from the senior. And, you know, just forcing the mistakes and, you know, making sure that you capitalize on those opportunities that you get. You know, every shot, make it count. Make it get to the net and get it on net. You never know what can happen. Murphy has not had the strongest game tonight, to be completely honest with you. And he may be a little bit shaky at this point. So just get pucks to the net and, you know, just try to make something happen out of it.
The ends for Grafton. Intercepted from the Patriots. They take it through neutral ice. Stolen. St. Hours on the puck. Legault can't keep it. Less than 2 minutes to play in this second period. Man, this game has been turned on its head. Just like that.
And what a huge swing of momentum, too, for the Gators. I mean, this has implications for the whole season as well. You know, you go back, they lost 5-0 to the same team that they're up 3-2 against. Of course, still one period to play, so I don't want to get too ahead of myself here. But, you know, they played amazing, of course, barring the 5-minute major that was just disappointing. But, you know, it's all about the systems and the forecheck. And, like, I mean, I'm repeating myself. I must sound like a broken CD, but it's just been an amazing game from the Gators.
Off-string off the boards. Pass Scott. Icing. Well, David, me and you are standing right next to this North Middlesex bench, and visible frustration from some of these players. Just the body language has really changed ever since those couple of goals.
I mean, yeah, frustration and just, quite frankly, disbelief on that bench there. They can't believe that they're in a hole right now, 3-2. They were sitting pretty at the start of this second, and now it's 3-2 in the favor of the Gators. So, looked to be offsides there, but no call. And now they're just, they don't know what to do. It's going to be about how they respond and going back to the locker room. What's going to be said? You know, can the captains, can that first line get them going yet again? We'll have to wait and find out.
Petrie does well to shut down a chance before it's iced. Face off on that right wing circle in Grafton territory. Puopolo takes it, ends up losing it. Moulton pads it down for Sanfason. Patriots got it in neutral ice. Across the blue line now. Sanfason back checking. Nice hard hit into the boards. Patriots keep it though. Pass was too far for Laveri. And that one has as it snuck in, there's a little bit of confusion on the ice right now.
Looks like it was the delayed offside, so people are screaming for a delayed offsides on the call, so the goal should not count, but an unlucky bounce looks to be number 14 on North Middlesex, the defenseman. We'll see what the refs come up with.
Well, that was very strange.
Yes, it is no goal. They're going to bring the puck back to center ice and have a face-off. 53 seconds left. What a sequence.
Definitely been an unusual game. Stuff like that has happened. As we hit 43 seconds left to play in the period. Patriots got a little momentum here. Behind the net. Shot! Moulton scrambles to cover, which he does. Really good opportunity there, though, for Max Caleri.
Yeah, 34 seconds left in this period, and it's crucial that the Gators give up nothing. Of course, Logan Moulton's going to make that save. He's been a bit rough on those short side plays, but they're unexpected, of course. So North Middlesex knows what's up, and they're going to keep trying that all night long. But it's just super important to not give anything up as the clock ticks down in the second period. Go into the third, feeling happy. You're up 3-2.
Good defense from Puopolo to dispossess the Patriots. Gators trying to get one more chance in this period. It's not looking like they're going to be able to. 6 seconds left in the period. Now 3 seconds. Puck in neutral ice. And the buzzer sounds. One of the crazier periods in recent history for this Grafton Gators team. But at the end of the second period, they are leading 3-2, 3 unanswered goals. 2 of them come from assistant captain Charlie Ostring, the other one from the captain James Puopolo. David, one more period to play. What are your thoughts?
I mean, a dominating second period, completely contrasting the first for the Grafton Gators. I mean, they just got to keep up this momentum, and it's how is North Middlesex going to respond to this situation that they haven't really been in very often this season? They're down to start this third period, and it's going to be about how you respond to that adversity, of course. And for the Gators, they need to stand by their goalie Logan Moulton and make sure nothing gets past him. They need to help him out there, and it's going to be a close game all the way to the finish. So we'll have to see what happens.
Well, don't go anywhere. We are looking forward to the final 15 minutes of this one here from Buffone Arena in Worcester. I'm Ben Clements, joined by David Puopolo. We have third period coverage coming up after the break. Thanks for joining us. Back inside Buffone Arena. We have a good one here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us here live on the GHN official YouTube channel. Getting ready to start the third period. It has been an exciting game so far. Gators go down 2-0 at the start of that second period, and then they score 3 unanswered to give them a 3-2 lead. Let's see what this final 15 minutes has in store for us. Ben Clements, David Puopolo here with you to bring the action as that one's covered by Murphy. David, going to be an exciting period.
Yeah, of course, this may just be the most important period of the Gators' whole season so far. And it's going to be about how they analyze and then, adjust to North Middlesex's play. Have they changed anything up? What are they going to do to protect this lead and then maybe even add on to it? You never like to see a team sit on a 3-2 lead. You want to have them go for more, put the gas put the foot to the metal, and just keep going and just try to get more goals and just make a gap.
Caleri dropped it. He almost had a good chance to shoot. Gators trying to go the other way. That one's deflected right in the slot. Gators take care of it. Puck in neutral ice now and sent back for a reset. Here come the Patriots. They get it to McNabb. McNabb gets dispossessed by Petrie. Now Sanfason forechecking. Puck sent the other way. Not controlled though, and Sanfason lays a big hit in the middle of the ice, and he's going to get a penalty for it. North Middlesex still going in front of the net. Puck bouncing around. It finally goes off the glass. Still going. North Middlesex has pulled their goalie. They got in the right corner and knocked all the way back towards their own net. They'll keep it going. Of course, the net is empty with the penalty. Pass connected to Caleri. Caleri behind the Grafton net, wrapping around. Slap shot, great stick save from Moulton. McNabb fired it. The Patriots keep pressuring though. Here's a shot, and Moulton takes care of it, fired in there by Tyler Lavery. But now with 3:16 left in this third period, Sanfason heading to the box and a power play coming up for North Middlesex.
Luke Sanfason is going to head to the box for a cross check at central ice. Just cannot be taking penalties like that. A leader on the team, and he's just going to use his stick to just right in the back of the North Middlesex player. Cannot be taking penalties like that. Unfortunate, but now it's going to be a show of resilience and perseverance for the Grafton Gators team here on the penalty kill yet again, and it's very important that they get this kill here because 2 minutes tick down. And 3-2 lead would be secured and would be safe for another 2 minutes, of course.
Well, they've already killed one penalty today. They'll be looking to kill another. North Middlesex got in a good spot now, though. Behind the net. To the right wing circle. Shot blocked. Chagnon. Gonna fire one. Gloved by Murphy, and he'll drop it for Dunbar. 30 seconds into the power play. Dunbar. Non plays it up the boards, but it's intercepted by Scott. He'll waste a little time here before sending it back to Murphy.
Smart decision making from Juan Scott there. He's going to carry it back into his own zone and then fire it down to get a couple more seconds off the clock. And this has been a great kill so far. Nothing given offensively for the North Middlesex Patriots thus far.
Here come the Patriots, though. On that left wing circle, shot is deflected, hits the netting with 55 seconds left in this Patriots power play. 12:10 left to go in the game. Gators go for a line change. Harrington on the ice now. Good face-off win, and Harrington throws his body at it to clear it down. He really is the master of the power play kill for Grafton. He's forechecking here. but give the junior some credit. Number 8, Patriots through neutral ice. Wasn't clean, but they got it forward until the referee signals it dead for offsides.
Yeah, going back to your point on Brady Harrington, of course, always a great penalty killer, and he goes into every shift just going at it and of course, just hounding the opposition and just taking pucks away. And you know, he's great at what he does, and he plays to his strengths. Of course, he's a fast skater, he's a hard skater, and he loves to get in front of shots and block them. He's fearless, honestly.
Puck's behind the net. Gators have to defend it. Petrie does. 15 seconds left on the power play. On the skate, fired and deflected, hits the ceiling.
There's Brady Harrington, of course, with a great stick.
Braden Amadon, the assistant captain for North Middlesex, fired that one. They got 10 seconds left on the power play now. Braden Amadon, 8 goals, 5 assists on the year. Puts him at 13 points, tied for the lead on this Patriots team. Will they get one last look? It's Amadon firing a slap shot, saved well by Moulton. Amadon again, he's going to slide it to the right wing corner. Patriots still on the attack, crowding Moulton off the skate of an attacker. And here come the Gators. Can Scott take the gap? That's Puopolo, loses it. Now the Patriots coming. Asher Petrie scrambling to defend, does well. Samphis on back checks, but the Patriots keep it. Petrie takes the tumble, and a penalty is coming up for Grafton.
Right in front of the net there, a puck battle, and Petrie goes down. He's nowhere near the puck. It's going to be an interference call on North Middlesex. Huge call for the Grafton Gators. They're going to go on the power play and see if they can redeem themselves from that disappointing major penalty that just did not generate anything.
Well, now the Gators will have their try at a power play. Leading 3-2 with 10:47 left in the game, and freshman Legault on the draw, he wins it. Petrie knocks it back to Puopolo. Puopolo off the boards for Legault. Legault into the slot. Legault lets one go, and it is saved by Murphy.
Good work there by Legault to win the faceoff and then get where he's supposed to be on the half wall and then cut inside and get a shot lane.
Says a lot that Coach Binkowski's putting Legault out for this power play. Here's Puopolo. He'll let one go. Murphy pads it out to his left. Gators keep it alive. Behind the net. Legault now. Swings it across the ice. Puopolo. Puopolo. Shot blocked. Patriots try and go to goal shorthanded. Back to Moulton, who has to whack it off the boards. Over to Petrie, who passes it. Petrie heads off the ice. And it's sent back to Moulton with 1:12 left on the power play. Puopolo. Good find. Back to Puopolo. Good stick handling to cross the blue line. Now he's on that right wing circle before he slides it behind the net. And now Oftring's got it. Oftring. Good find. Puopolo right in front of the net. He scores! It's Brady Harrington. And it's 4-2 Grafton.
Brady Harrington is going to get on the board, his first goal of the season, and they are pumped. 4-2 now, a 2-goal lead on the power play. And what a goal, what an important goal. Finally, the power play converts, and a beautiful, beautiful pass from Charlie Oftring. We know he has a great shot, but he's got the ability to see those plays and make them as they happen. And great patience from Brady Harrington to outweight the goalie, make him go to the ground and just stuff it in.
A huge goal by the junior. A delightful pass from Oftring make it 2 goals and an assist on the day for him. He's still forechecking for Grafton. Bangs someone into the boards. A penalty on deck, I think. So Oftring's going to go to the box after a dangerous hit, maybe a little bit fired up after his incredible play so far. Not ideal after scoring. Patriots going to be back on a power play.
Yeah, I mean, no matter how fired up you are, as you say, it doesn't matter. You need to stay disciplined, and a lot of cross-checks from both sides on this game, and that's just a bad penalty to take. You just cannot be using your stick right up against the boards and just going out and hitting them in the back. It's just not a clean play. It's just an easy one for the referees to call. So now a very important kill once again, but it's 4-2 now.
Shot fired off the post. Another shot comes in. Moulton saves it. Patriots have it right in front of the crease. Shot blocked. Caleri behind the net. Patriots trying to get a look. Caleri gloved by Moulton. A couple of shots that were so close to working their way in, but in the end, Moulton makes a nice stop.
That shot from the point was a dangerous one on Logan Moulton. It got past the goalie, but the post says no. But it almost went off of Moulton's back there, but it just wasn't there.
Amadon sends it behind the net. Patriots looking good on this power play. Amadon, one-timer. Stopped by Oftring, or that's Scott, excuse me. 1:20 left on this power play. Penalty. And it's going to be against the Patriots. Big error from them. And that is number 4, Brady Lavery, heading to the box to make us back at even strength.
Yeah, Lavery's going to head to the box here, nullifying this power play for North Middlesex. He is very adamant, very, very mad. Excuse me, I lost for words there. But now it's 4-on-4, and let's see what happens, right? I mean, you get this kill, and then a little bit of leftover power play time for the Gators. So, all odds in their favor.
Gators will have a man advantage for about 53 seconds. That'll happen in 1 minute and 8 seconds. Puck flies and stays in play. Chagnon back to Puopolo. Puopolo forces it back in. Branda, he'll shoot. Dribbles out. Chagnon to Branda. Branda gets hit, falls down. Here come the Patriots. Amadon, shots too high off the glass. Amadon winding another up. Good defense from Scott. Putting his stick in there. 30 seconds until Offstring makes his way out of the box. They slide it to McNabb. McNabb in neutral ice. Put ahead for Dunbar. Dunbar wraps around the net. Finds Caleri. Caleri turning. Caleri finds Amadon. No! Rebound shot saved by Moulton. Amadon is firing them in. Might not be hitting the target, but he's creating dangerous opportunities on the rebound.
Yeah, Amadon has a great shot, a great catch and release shot there. He can just whip it towards the net. Wrist shot, slap shot, one-timer, you name it. He's great, but this one just doesn't go. He can't hit the net there, but nonetheless, it still creates a great opportunity.
So the Gators got 43 seconds now with a man advantage. Can they make use of it? Sanfason into neutral ice. Great stick work from the senior. Sanfason. Shot saved well by Murphy. Puck goes through the netting and to the left of us.
A good move for the senior, Luke Sanfason, to break into the zone and make some space, but even better is Murphy, who's able to shoulder it aside and out of play.
Chagnon will be on the face-off for Grafton, going up against Non. Chagnon knocks it back towards Scott. Scott does well to get past one. Scott fires, and it's deflected out of play. It'll be the face-off in the North Middlesex zone in the right wing circle.
As you know, Juan Scott always dangerous with the puck. You never know what he's going to do, but a good stick defensively from the North Middlesex player to deflect that one out of play.
6:58 left to play in this one. Grafton has flipped the game on its head. 4 unanswered goals. As Amadon has to come off the ice for something here.
They're still on the penalty kill here, so got to have 4 guys on the ice.
No, you're right. There's still 17 seconds left. Branda knocks it in. Falls back to Branda. He's got off-string if he can find him. They try to find him, but it's intercepted. Good stick work from McNabb. McNabb trying to turn the corner. Can't get it past Moulton, though. He's strong and confident in net.
Well done by Brandon to not take a penalty there. As we've seen on one-on-ones, the Gators have been giving up a lot of unfortunate penalties, but Brandon does well to keep him to the outside and not give up anything.
Amadon, nice little flip pass. Now here comes McNabb. McNabb gets shut down by Asher Petrie. Good work from the junior. Broken stick in on this North Middlesex end. Another broken stick comes in. Dangerous chance for Legault. Shot saved. We got 2 broken sticks out on the ice now. As that shot comes in, it's patted away from Murphy. Patriots clear it, but not far. Scott dumping it back in. You got a defenseman for the Patriots right now without a stick, playing with his feet. As that puck is chopped towards the benches. Could have been bad there. The Patriots got caught with 2 defensemen without sticks. 5:48 left to play in the game. Viennes, Legault, Harrington, Dionis, and Sean Stelmack out there right now for the Gators. Legault on the faceoff. He'll chase it behind the net. Gets bodied by Dunbar. Pass connected. Devine in the corner. Cross to Grafton. Chip towards Dionis. Dionis misses it, but Legault is there to retrieve before he's dispossessed. Good passing from the Patriots. Trying to get a chance. Cleared out of there by Stelmack. Great stick work there from Sanfason to beat a few men. He's created an opportunity for Grafton. Shot fired. Murphy gloves.
Luke Sanfason, the senior, really feeling it now. He's the only one on that top line to not have a goal tonight, but he wants one, you can tell, and he's been a driving force for this game. Under the radar, he's not on the big. He hasn't gotten the big numbers on the scoreboard, but he's definitely been one of the more underlying forces that's propelled this Grafton team to a 4-2 game at this point.
Talk about a guy who's played hockey his whole life, a natural-born leader, strong and a hard worker, putting everything he's got into these final 5 minutes for Grafton. Here's Chagnon behind the net. Opposite side, St. Hours connects on a hit, but misses the puck. Stelmack back to clean up for Grafton. Almost desperation time for these Patriots, as it's sent back in by Dunbar. Non. Dunbar. Shot was not what he expected. Grafton on the counter. St. Hours. Good find. Chagnon. Shot gloved by Murphy.
Great opportunity there for the Gators. Their third line working hard. Corbin St. Hours carried. Gonna take it in and shoot it glove side on Murphy, but there's nothing there.
4 minutes, 13 seconds. That's all that's left to play here at Buffone Arena. Grafton 4, North Middlesex 2. Puopolo off the boards. Offsides.
Off-Drink's gonna just try and reach in there and fool the refs, but they're not giving him anything. That's gonna be an offsides.
David, down 2 with 3:58 left. When do you start thinking about pulling your goalie if you're North Middlesex?
I mean, honestly, at any time now, I mean, the statistics show that the earlier you pull the goalie, the likelier you have at at winning the game and tying it up and creating something. But we'll see what the head coach here has in store for both teams.
Scott hits the boards hard. Puck dribbles out to the blue line. North Middlesex keeps it in Grafton territory. Intercepted. Puopolo will just dump it into neutral ice. 3:25 left in the game. Puopolo, great defensive work, but the Patriots keep it. Amadon does good to get it in a dangerous area. Amadon now in the slot, ripping a shot. Got past Moulton, he had to cover it. And he does cover it. A few pushes coming in after the whistle.
Another great opportunity for the captain, Amadon. His shot whizzes past Mullen initially, but he's there to recover and make the stop. 3:13 left to go. Can the Gators close this one out? A 2-goal lead.
Shot to Moulton, sticked away. Patriots still got it. Shot fired, covered by Moulton with 2:55 left to play.
Noteworthy to mention that Sammy Haskell, the number 14 for the Gators, the defenseman, has not been on the ice for, I'm not sure, maybe the whole entire game here, but that's a story to keep track of.
Yeah, you know, I noticed that earlier too. It's definitely interesting. Saved by Moulton.
I mean, of course, when one door closes, another one opens. Sean Stelmack has been amazing in his place tonight, especially since he doesn't get a lot of minutes normally. And there's going to be a penalty on the play for Juan Scott, his third of the night. He's not happy about that.
Well, not what you want to see. Unfortunate timing. And like you said, he's headed to the box for the third time tonight. He's played hard for sure. But he's going to get the 2-minute penalty now in a place that could potentially hurt his team. We're going to get a timeout, I believe. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it. I think the players naturally went over to the benches.
North Middlesex head coach savoring every second here to talk to his players and make sure they're doing exactly what he wants them to do.
So the Patriots will have a man advantage until 30 seconds left in the game. Puopolo, good defense in the corner for Grafton. He's been a strong presence tonight. He's got a goal. Amadon slides it. Back to Amadon. One-timer slap shot. Patted by Moulton. The Patriots score. We've got a game. Those slap shots we've seen all night from Amadon, creating dangerous rebounds. I mentioned it earlier. Well, there you go. That's what's going to happen. The Patriots put one through. We got a 1-goal game with 2:13 to go.
Yeah, the Patriots are going to beat Logan Mullen and his defenders to the second puck there on the rebound. They're going to toss it home, but a great job initially from Logan Mullen to track that puck and make sure he gives nothing on that slap shot, but the rebound's going to go in. And now, like you said, we have a game on our hands, 4-3, 2 minutes left.
Going to be an exciting final 2 minutes here from Buffone Arena. Let's see what Grafton's got. Looking to make it 2 wins in a row, but it's not going to be easy. Misfired from one of these Patriots. Sent down to the far corner where Scott is there. He hits it high and out of play. Going to be a face-off down on the left wing circle, and we are going to get a timeout. I think that puck may have struck someone out of play. I'm not sure if that's why we're having the timeout or not. We'll use this opportunity to talk some game. We got 1:44 left to play in this one. Gators had a 2-goal advantage most of the period until just a few seconds ago. Patriots added a third on the power play. Juan Scott was in the box for Grafton. He's out now. 1:44 left to play. David, what is the North Middlesex coach telling his team right now?
I mean, he just needs to get them going, and he knows that, and the players know that. They need to win the face-off, get possession, and just get it in the zone as quick as they can. Now you start to think, when will they pull the goalie? As soon as they got possession, probably, it would be my guess. And, you know, of course, you got your time's against you here, and you just got to get as many chances as you can in as little time. So, you know, you got to make every single face-off count and make sure that you win the possession and make sure you keep that possession. Don't give them any shots to the net. Of course, as we saw last game, Juan Scott with the empty netter to put the icing on the cake. Can he do it again? We'll have to see.
Well, like I mentioned before, it's a face-off on the left-wing circle in Grafton territory for North Middlesex. Murphy's still in net at this point. Barn is getting loud, loudest it's been all of today. Handed down. Off-string forechecking against Amadon. Patriots cross the blue line. Puck's behind the net. Around the left wing circle. Back to Amadon. Amadon sends it right back. 1:20 to play. Switch the ice. Stolen. Here comes Sanfason. Across the blue line. Sanfason wrap back around and send it down to Murphy. Just going to clear it. 1:05 left to play. Some urgency now from the Patriots. McNabb coming up the right side, and Murphy's coming out. The Patriots have pulled the goalie. It's a one-man advantage for Grafton. Here they are behind the net, wrapping around. Amadon firing, bodies flying. Grafton's got it. Here comes Sanfason into neutral ice. Sanfason shoots off the post. Referee blows it dead. Could have put the game away. So close.
This time it's Luke Sanfason looking to put the game away, like you said, from center ice this time, and he just can't buy one. It's going to hit the post, and now it's all the way down for an icing. 6-on-5 still for North Middlesex. 41 seconds to go. Can they just kill this clock? This is a huge face-off. If James Puopolo can win this one and clear it down the ice, maybe, just maybe, they've sealed the game.
41.8 seconds to go in this one. North Middlesex wins the face-off. Amadon fires, he scores! North Middlesex has done the unthinkable. 2 unanswered goals in 2.5 minutes. It is 4-4 here from Buffone Arena.
I mean, we know what he's capable of from the point. 37 seconds to go. It's a tie game here. And now the Gators have to think, what can we do to stop the bleeding? It's 4-4. It was 4-2 just a couple minutes ago. This one looks to be going to overtime. And, you know, you gotta recuperate and reorganize yourselves, because these are not good goals to give up. You gotta just keep pushing forward and try to generate something, because now all the momentum is in favor of North Middlesex.
Some unbelievable, drastic momentum switches in this one tonight. 37.4 seconds to play now, and Grafton and North Middlesex are tied at 4. Just crazy. We have been going back and forth all night. Timeout on the ice. 37.4 seconds to play, not a lot of time. Do you think, David, is enough for one of these teams to get a 5th?
I mean, you never know what's going to happen with this game. Of course, 2 goals scored in under 10 seconds for the Gators, and then 2 goals scored in just about 3 minutes for North Middlesex. So anything can happen here. We'll have to see. It's going to be a series of unfortunate or unlucky and just random bounces. Probably it's going to result in a 5th goal if there is one with this 37 remaining seconds. But barring all that, this one should be heading to OT. So an exciting bonus hockey soon to come, most likely.
Maybe. 37.4 seconds to go. Face off from center ice. Puopolo loses it. 4 checks immediately. Gators got their first line out there right now. In the right corner. Gators scrambling to clear. Puck in neutral ice with 22 seconds to play. North Middlesex chips it towards Moulton. He gloves it and drops it. Off-Trink gonna bang it off the boards. That's Scott, excuse me. 12 seconds to play. Puopolo cross ice, intercepted. Sanfason got it. 6 seconds to play. Sanfason hit into the boards, pushed further, sliding on his knees into the slot. He did well to get a pass off, but the buzzer rings. We are headed to overtime. Bonus hockey on deck here from Buffone Arena. It's the Gators and the Patriots tied at 4. So the teams will not head to the locker room. They'll just have a minute to talk it over, and then they're right back out on the ice. Gators have been to overtime once this year. It was their first game of the year. They lost to West Springfield in that game.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what the Gators are capable of here. Can they persevere and come out on top with a win? Because as we know, 0 points, you don't get anything for even an overtime loss. So, of course, these 5 minutes, I would believe, of 4-on-4 overtime, if no one scores there, then it's just a tie. But we know North Middlesex has been in a ton of these situations before. They have 3 ties on the year, so a lot of games headed to overtime already for them. So they may be the more experienced team here, but can the Gators come out on top and win this one with an unexpected goal? And, of course...
Sorry, David. I was just going to say, of course, there was a lot of drama in that overtime game that the Gators played. It was their season opener. And now, of course, if you remember...
Don't remind me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. West Springfield scoring at the buzzer on what was clearly not a goal. Clearly not a goal if you go back and look at the replay. So the Gators will have a little bit of, a little bit of fear maybe. But let's see how they come out. 4-on-4 for 5 minutes underway. Who will come out on top from Buffone Arena tonight? Puopolo lay it off for Scott. Scott gets into the boards and loses it. Here come the Patriots. Puopolo defending. It squeaks past Moulton, but not into the goal. Oftring on the boards for Grafton. Patriots got it. McNabb. 30 seconds into overtime. This 4v4 feel is very different from 5v5. Almost snuck one in, but it's intercepted by Sanfason. Here comes the 2v2 in open ice. Sanfason taking it towards the right wing circle, cutting it back. Loses it. Now here comes Amadon. Rips one. Saved by Moulton. He scrambles to cover it, which he does. Amadon looking very dangerous for the North Middlesex Patriots. He's got a goal and an assist to his tally tonight, his 14th and 15th points of the season. Face-off won by the Patriots. Dunbar. Scott down, he's up now. Puopolo's got it. Gives it to Branda. Branda in neutral ice. Towards the left wing circle. Shoots, blocked. Keeps it out in front of the net. Chagnon throws a stick at it. Patriots coming down the other way. Great defense from Puopolo, the senior captain, doing senior things. Sliding it across the ice to Branda. 3:36 to play. Dangerous now for the Gators. Patriots got it behind the net. Pass into the slot is blocked by Harrington. He comes up through the ice. That's Puopolo, excuse me. His shot is blocked. Patriots got it back. 3:17 to play in this one. Patriots taking their time from behind the net. Now dropping it off.
Now we know in overtime is a possession game, so that's what North Middlesex do. Like I said, the experienced team here in overtime.
2:45 left. Almost halfway through. Gators back in possession. Here's Scott. Through neutral ice to Chagnon. Pass deflected, but Chagnon's on it. Right wing circle. Shot. Saved. Murphy been solid all night for North Middlesex as well. We talk about Moulton, but both goalies having pretty good games, although he might want some of those second period goals back. North Middlesex goaltender. Too late for that. It's a goal! Luke Sanfason has won it in overtime! Grafton wins!
There he is, Luke Sanfason coming in clutch. 5-4 in overtime is going to the Gators, and he finally gets his goal today. He's been hounding for it. He's been looking for it all day long. A shot off the face-off, a clear set play. What an awesome opportunity to score there, and they're gonna make it count. Luke Sanfason in overtime for the Gators. What a huge win. The implications on the season that this one has cannot be understated, or overstated, I guess, rather. What a goal, what a finish, what a game.
Unbelievable. Right off the face-off. Sanfason, the senior assistant captain, we talked about him today, a guy who's been playing all of his life, a real team player. His 4th goal of the year, he has done it. Grafton wins an absolutely thrilling game, David. I mean, so many lead changes. That was really exciting to watch.
I mean, yeah, it's all about up and down the ice, lead changes left and right, and you know the Gators are going to come out on top. You don't ask how it happened. You say that they won the game. You know, that's all there is. But of course, regardless, some key takeaways. A great game all around for the Grafton Gators. But it's all about the penalties. It's all about staying disciplined here. If they want to make it far in the playoffs, if they want to make it to the playoffs, they cannot take any more stupid penalties, especially from their leadership. Juan Scott had 3 or 4. I can't even count, honestly. You just cannot. It doesn't matter how much of a penalty it is or isn't. You just cannot be taking those penalties. But other than that, the Gators, a great performance, and you know they have a lot to work on, but you know they have a lot to look at and say we did this right, we did this well, and you know, it's a 5-4 victory, so against a team that beat them 5-0, a Roy Conference rival. What a game. What a win.
What a game. You talk about losing to this team earlier on in the year, 5-0. They couldn't even score a single goal. Well, tonight they have flipped the script. They got 5 of their own, and they're coming home with a crucial victory. Thanks, everybody, for joining us here tonight live on the GHN official YouTube channel. A really exciting one here from Lake Ave in Worcester. I'm Ben Clements, been joined all night by David Puopolo. We have had a lot of fun bringing this one to you. Next up for the Gators, they are headed to DCU Center, taking on Neshoba at 1:30 on Saturday, and guess what? We will be there with the live coverage, so make sure you tune in for that one. For Ben Clements, for David Puopolo, for Matthew Shazinski behind the camera, we are signing off tonight from Buffone Arena in Worcester. Go Gators!